BYD made a $10,000 EV and it's going to kill all the competition. We're not just talking about the US market, which is dominated by Tesla. BYD is set for world dominance. Sure, the market has been getting fiercer every day, and the competition is tough now. But this underdog has found a way not only to break into the market, but to change it forever. And the new Seagull EV is making waves for its amazing design, great capability, and just for being an EV that just makes sense. I mean, there is a reason why people have loved BYD so much, and the Seagull is evidence of that. Let me explain. What will it be like? They've recently knocked Tesla off its throne to claim the top spot in China's massive auto market. But they're not stopping there. Now, they just made a $10,000 EV, which is absurd to even think about comparing it to other EVs. The BYD Seagull is a steal. This game-changing electric vehicle might just be the perfect fit for your wallet and lifestyle. I know what you're thinking. How did BYD pull off such a stunt? And will it really be good? Well, the first thing you have to understand is the fact that BYD is a big company and a force to be reckoned with. They've been going all in recently. BYD burns some serious rubber, selling a whopping $3,240,417 worth of vehicles in 2023 alone. And that's a turbocharged 61.9% boost from the year before. One of the real heavy hitters in BYD's lineup is the Seagull. This bad boy flew off the shelves with 28,200 units of their BEV entry-level hatchback, finding new homes in 2023. Sporting a front face that's straight out of the Lamborghini playbook, thanks to Wolfgang Edgar, the former design honcho at Lambo. This ride hits the streets in April 2023 and has been leaving competitors in the dust. Speaking of leaving them in the dust, in December alone, the Seagull delivered a staggering 50,525 units. That's a turbocharged 133% jump from November's sales. And why is it selling like wildfire? Simple. With a price tag just shy of $10,000, it's a total steal for a compact hatchback. Plus, with a 30.8 kilowatt battery under the hood, it's rocking BYD's e-Platform 3.0 and belongs to the Ocean series, rubbing shoulders with the Dolphin and Seal. No wonder it's making waves. But let's talk about power. Underneath that sleek exterior, the Seagull packs a punch with a single electric motor churning out 75 horsepower and 55 kilowatts, with 135 Nm of torque. It has front-wheel drive and hits a top speed of 130 km an hour. Yeah, this bird's got wings. And it can go from 0 to 50 km an hour in just 4.9 seconds. When it comes to range, the Seagull's got you covered with 2-blade battery options. Whether you're packing a 30.8 or a mind-blowing 38.8 kilowatt battery, it'll juice you up to 80% in just 30 minutes flat. According to Taylor Ogen, CEO of Snowed Capital, BYD had their eyes on the prize for a while. And guess what? They not only hit their target of becoming China's top auto manufacturer, but also gave Tesla a run for its money in the process. Back in December 2023, BYD hit the gas pedal hard, moving a jaw-dropping 341,000 units of their electric bikes. That's like slashing through their annual target of 3 million deliveries for the year. Talk about putting the pedal to the metal. But get this, they only rolled out 38,972 vehicles in December. That means dealers were burning rubber to clear out most of their stock during the end-of-sale frenzy. This is ironic because back in 2021, Elon Musk threw some shade at them. He basically told them to focus on staying afloat rather than dreaming big. But BYD's journey to the top is a testament to their grit and determination. Who knows, maybe Elon Musk's eating his words from back in the day. After all, BYD's proven that they're a force to be reckoned with in the electric vehicle arena. But there is a reason Elon said that. Although EVs are overpriced, they're still very hard to make, and they also cost a lot. So when BYD wanted to start from the bottom up, a lot of people were very skeptical about their approach. Think about it. How could they make cheap EVs and still compete with the big dogs in the industry? But they did it, and this is how. Design and plan. The main challenge with making EVs is, of course, the batteries, but BYD has found a sneaky way to tackle that. You see, before they were an EV manufacturer, BYD used to exclusively make batteries, and now they have one of the best in the industry in battery technology. It's all in the design, and I'm not just talking about the exterior. From start to finish, they took care of everything, starting from scratch. Plus, if I'm being honest, this thing is good looking. It's all about those sharp lines and angles, giving it that futuristic edge. I'm talking headlights that scream modernity, and a roofline that adds a serious sporty vibe. And don't even get me started on those rear lamps connected by a slick light bar. It's like the icing on a stylish cake. But hold up, it's not just about turning heads. The Seagull's all about interior space. They've beefed up that wheelbase to length ratio by a whopping 66%, even higher than the BYD Dolphin. Plus, they're using this slim blade battery to ensure you've got room to stretch. Now, let's slide into the driver's seat and look at that dashboard. It's rocking a sleek wing design that's supposed to mimic, you guessed it, a seagull's wing. Two-tone and totally attention-grabbing. And check out that 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system that swivels, paired with a 5-inch digital instrument cluster. Alright, let's talk safety. The Seagull ain't messing around. 6 airbags, rear disc brakes, electronic parking brakes, and an electronic stability program. They've got your back on the road, no doubt about it. And let's not forget about the construction. 61% high-strength steel, hot forming with a tensile strength of over 1,500 megapascals in key parts. Translation? This baby's built to last. And here's the kicker. When they unveiled the Seagull at Auto Shanghai in April 2023, people lost their minds. BYD snagged 10,000 orders in just 24 hours. Fast forward to November of the same year, and they'd already pumped out the 200,000th Seagull off the assembly line. Talk about making waves. And the crazy thing is, experts are now saying this ain't just a blip on the radar. We're talking major league stuff here. Soon, they'll be the giants and not the underdogs, if they haven't already reached that status. What's their secret sauce, you ask? It's all about their out-of-the-box approach to the EV scene. While other players were diving headfirst into pure electric rides, BYD took the scenic route, dipping their toes in the hybrid market first before making their grand entrance. Smart move, right? And their pricing strategy is way different too. Let me explain. Price and competition. You see, this strategic detour was a game changer for BYD, especially in those early days of the Chinese EV frenzy. Instead of going all in on electric, they simultaneously rolled out battery electric vehicles and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. It was like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. And here's where it gets juicy. While everyone else was scratching their heads over charging stations and range anxiety, BYD swooped in and grabbed themselves a hefty slice of the market pie. These PHEVs were a hit because they were easy on the wallet and saved drivers from sweating bullets over running out of juice mid-road. People are singing praises about BYD's branding game, and for good reason. These guys are playing it smart, rolling out different sub-brands to hit all the price points. Take BYD's mid to high-end EV brand, Denza, for instance. That's just one example of their innovation game being on point. They've strategically planted themselves right in the heart of the mid-range market, where the competition's less tough. With their knack for making strategic moves and staying ahead of the game, it feels like they're just getting warmed up. You can bet your bottom dollar they'll keep churning out practical rides like the Seagull. But mark my words, they ain't stopping there. We're talking groundbreaking stuff shaking up the whole dang industry. And get this, they're eyeing up Europe and the US for some serious market expansion. They're out to snag more of that global pie, and you better believe they've got what it takes to pull it off. BYD ain't just a rising star anymore, my friend. They're the real deal, blazing trails and turning heads left and right. Long story short, BYD's unconventional playbook has paid off big time, putting them in the driver's seat of the EV world. So if you're looking for the next big thing in electric rides, you better keep an eye on these guys. They're not just changing lanes, they're paving a whole new road. And if you want to know even more about this, then check out our channel because we already have a video on it that goes into detail. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you there.